Up, buddy nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. And today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Tomodachi game chapters 107 through 110. So before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel alone, this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, man, we are dealing with a psycho-ass bitch, and that bitch is Kiyoguchi Kimiko. Oh god, she is psycho as hell. She will beat the shit out of herself if that means she could get the job done. Oh my god. Anyways, let's get to chapter 107 first, see what's in store for us today. Here we go. Okay, then I'll gratefully accept. Thank you for your help. I'm really glad I could pass that off to such a good person like you. That's right, Shiba Makoto is good, and Katagiri Yuichi is evil. And me? I am normal. See, this is why I say normal is overrated. Bitch, you ain't normal. You ain't normal. No unique qualities, neither good nor evil. An ordinary person. But that's precisely why. I'll get the last laugh. Oh, bitch, you are psycho as hell. Watching the human drama unfold from the back seats tinges it with the sweetness of nectar. Bitch, I know. I know. Watching the drama is amazing. You could call me psycho too. I do not care. I like it. You are not. And this chapter is titled An Ordinary Insanity. Dude, that is what it is. An ordinary insanity, yes. Yes, this is. Because, let's be real, we all live for the drama. And, I mean, who doesn't love to cause a little chaos every once in a while? I do. I will cause chaos. If it's fun, I will. Man, this makes me sound psycho, but I don't care. Yes, if it's fun, I'll do it. I will cause a little chaos. Normal? What makes someone normal? Though there are people who probably ask that. It's pretty simple in the end. Bitch, I don't want to hear this coming from your mouth. Shut up. Perfectly average grades and athletic abilities? They wouldn't be described as beautiful, but neither would they be described as ugly. They obey the law and do as they are supposed to, but do not go beyond that to help others. Of all the scales society has set up to evaluate people, I would be measured in the middle of every one of them. I went to primary school, middle school, and then high school, and it was around when I was a university student that I had a revelation about the truth of this world, that maybe the ones who lose the most in the world are people like me, normal, ordinary people. I don't know. I don't know about that. Because I ain't normal and I've lost a lot. Continue to lose a lot. Even in these 20 years, if I look back, I see a myriad of different kinds of people. The virtuous and the brilliant, they naturally get put on a higher pedestal than the rabble and gain people. Let me read this again. The virtuous and the brilliant, they naturally get put on a higher pedestal than the rabble and gain people's trust and reputation. The bad guys, on the other hand, break rules and receive punishment from society. They then gather with those of the same feathers and construct the Tokyo Revengers of the and construct positions when they're within their hierarchy, each with a unique sort of status. This is Tokyo Revengers down. And if they're able to start anew, it becomes a moving story to tell. They'll get a status more than an ordinary person would ever have. A former motorcycle gang leader's journey to becoming a young businessman. Dude, this is fucking Tokyo. You're riffing at Tokyo Revengers. I see what you're doing. The hell? Ordinary people get nothing. Dude, I have multiple mental illnesses. I get fucking nothing. Don't be bitching about this. Stop. Does that mean in my entire life the normal me will never get to be the main character of anything? Mofo, I never get to be the main character of anything. Not even my life story a good chunk of the time. Having said that, it's not like I can suddenly become an exceptionally brilliant person and get special attention from it. Becoming someone evil is also impossible. Causing trouble and mayhem without a care in the world, as if I'm not daring enough for that either. Both being good and evil require special qualities. It's very subjective. Well, evil's a lot. Well, being good, again, good and evil are very subjective, but once you cross that line into evil, there's a line you gotta cross before you hit evil. Ooh, yes. So why should I, an ordinary person, continue to live without any value? Is there anything that only belongs to the ordinary? Oh, right, there is one thing. The ordinary have an exclusive privilege, that is, we're allowed to spectate those who are special. Life is a lot like a play. The only ones on the bright stage are unique, special individuals, and for those common, boring people like us, we are but mere spectators who peek into their lives. So when those special people put on a good show, we're able to enjoy their accomplishments as if they were our own. But when they happen to take a stumble, we set aside our own failures and relax by bringing them down. Oh my god, that is so true. She's a crappy actress. Whoever wrote this is an idiot. This is a complete ripoff of a silent cartoon. It's so true. And through that, we're able to disconnect from ourselves and irresponsibly imbibe their achievements and failures. This is the only right that belongs to ordinary people like us. Dude, that isn't a right. That is a privilege. What a stupid and selfish privilege. But unless I believe otherwise, I will be destined to be a spectator for the rest of my life. Not that it's much of a loss to an average person like me. As a spectator, I'll do nothing. I'll just watch the virtuous and villains who dominate the stage. That way, they can each ecstatically show off their character. All I'll do is cheer them on to get the story going. And in the end, they'll all disperse on stage in a spectacular array. The only ones to die are those who performed. What I mean is that those who never rose to the stage to begin with are not subject to the same fate. That's why I'll get the last laugh, the plain ordinary me spectating from my seat. Oh, bitch. Nah, that's not how this works. Nah. You're gonna cause chaos from the spectator seats. You gotta know how to play the game. And bitch, you stupid. You do not know how to play the game. An hour later, I'm back, Yuichi. I was somehow able to gather this much wood. The hell? What the hell happened here? More drama again. Even leaving this motley crew alone, they still cause problems. Hey, Shio, what happened? About that, it's about the food. Yuichi and Namura-san had a fight. Oh no. Kanagiri, Yuichi, my remaining portions, hand them all over. No, you get a piece of it until the last day. Why, we already have enough for everyone, so getting it little by little or getting it all at once is the same. Are you fucking stupid? She's right. If your intention isn't really to control us, then the food you've taken hostage, there's no reason to monopolize it. There's no way I could. Let's say she were to get it all in one go and ends up eating all of it in one sitting. What will you do if she says she's hungry again the next day? Obviously, I'd say it'd be her own fault. Personal accountability and all that. Personal accountability? Are you serious? In this extreme cold surrounded by snow and mountains, once the stove runs out of fuel, it'll eventually become a contest of stamina, seeing how little coals we have left. In that situation, when you tell the person who's run out of food that you should have taken personal accountability, you basically mean to say, if you've died, it's your own fault. It's not wrong, though. Aren't you basically saying not to share your food when there's a person dying in front of you? Shime, you're just trying to show off because of the girls here. Someone as brainless as you should just shut up and do as you're told. Ooh! Poor Shibe, having no other qualities than your kindness, you'll instantly be rebuked by Katagiri-kun. But don't worry, from your kindness, a brand new drama will unfold. Give it a rest already. You upset Katagiri-san again. Don't make me repeat myself. The one in control here is Katagiri, so don't anger him, don't oppose him. Pitch, you are doing this wrong. Oh, you're gonna get so busted. If you don't, I'm scared I have no other choice. Kyoichi-san, may I propose an idea, Katagiri-san? How about we divide the remaining food into 2 halves? Jeez. The group who supports Katagiri-san and the group who opposes Katagiri-san. If we keep fighting in such a cramped space, more mistakes will surely be made. So we'll nip this seed of conflict in the bud and split the food from the get-go. If we do that, then say, for example, someone runs out of food, it would be a matter of personal accountability, but rather the responsibility of the group to share with each other. How about it, Katagiri-san? I think it's a good and safe idea to prevent any more casualties. Fine, we'll go with that. I guess I agree. Do what you want. Obviously you'll agree, right, Shibe? Well, we should also hear from the others. As for us, we're fine either way. You decide, please, Shibe-kun? Well, it's up to you. Besides, if we split the food like this, I think you'll get an opportunity to use that. Oh, she is such an instigator. My weapon. Make a choice you won't regret when the time comes. Okay, let's divide the food. That's great. This way another seed of conflict has been eliminated. A new seed has been planted. But in order to blossom a beautiful flower, I want to sow one more. So, what do you intend, from now... Oh my god. So what do you intend to do from now on, Kyoguchi-san? What's with that? You're saying it as if I'm the mastermind manipulating you. But you are the one who knows my password. It's a fact that I can't go against you. That has nothing to do with it. Here I'm like a nameless NPC, an existence to cheer on the strong and to follow their every whim. Even with the incident with Gori-san, wasn't that what happened? In fear of you, I followed your every command. Ultimately, you got exactly the outcome you wanted. What I wanted? It's more that because of what happened, I had no choice. Are you serious? Not only are you in control, you are the lead actor, but now you're getting cold feet? Shibe-kun is going to kill you. What do you mean by that? He's angry at you, more than you think. Woman, dude, oh god, I've done this before. I have fucking done this before, and women, you have done this too. A good chunk of you women have done this. Don't lie, you have done this shit. If I have done it, you have probably done it too. When we were together, he said he would judge your crimes. Without a doubt, he's waiting for you to slip up, and in that moment, you'll fall. He told me he has a powerful weapon. Oh, no, this is fucked up. I wouldn't do that. No, this shit I wouldn't do. No. Now she's just being stupid. So when the time comes, you must not waver. If he does anything suspicious, you must immediately prepare yourself to shoot him. Shibe's powerful weapon, Shibe's powerful weapon? Fine, I'll only mentally prepare myself. Dude. Koichi ain't this stupid. He sees through the fuckery. With this, 2 seeds have been sown. Shibe may be stupid, Koichi ain't this stupid. All that is left to do now is to watch as spectators and see what kind of flowers will bloom. Tomorrow I wonder who'll leave the stage. Here we go. What? Oh no! Why? It's poison. Someone poisoned my food. Yes, there's someone here hiding poison on the banana. Who could that be? The planted poison is filling to the brim. Dude, this manga is amazing. I love this manga. Now let's get to this. Here we go. And this chapter is titled The Poison's Whereabouts. It's poison. Someone poisoned my food. Yes, someone here writing poison on the man? Who could that be? Dude, this is such bad acting. Why? The misfortune of others fills my belly. God, that food looks good. Just look at the situation. Just looking at the situation, we can deduce one thing. Somebody targeted me and poisoned my rations. See, bitch? You failed. But somehow, Karakara Sora ended up eating it and collapsed. Does that mean the culprit is somebody who turned against you? If so, then you're kidding. I'm through with trying to beat you, Ichi. I don't know anything about poisons to begin with, let alone have any on me. And let's conduct a search of everyone's belongings. Someone could still be hiding more poison. No, wait. Before that, we should take a closer look at her body. Plus, why did she touch Yuichi's food in the first place? I think it's because of a tendency she has. Oh my god, woman. Why are you opening your mouth? You should keep your mouth shut. A tendency? Actually, she's been struggling with it since the very beginning of the game. Do go on. No, wait, do go on. Yes, Harakawa Sora has been suffering from it for a long time now. If one were to observe her closely, it would be easy to notice. Ooh, first day of the game, so maybe she's not lying. Harakawa-san, when you first introduced yourself, your stomach was growling, right? And what's it to? We're going to be spending the next 2 weeks together. I thought it would be good to learn of each other's circumstances earlier rather than later. And you go first. Oh, ooh, tell me about those cuts on your wrists. See, everyone has things that they don't want to talk about. This is a bad habit of mine. I've had this nasty habit. Oh, shit. Nasty habit ever since I was a child. Every time I get stressed, I scratch my wrists. It's not like they're major injuries, but because of where they are, people get worried. That said, it's just for a dumb reason and not really worth talking about. Oh yes, what a waste of my time for such a dull tale. Right? I'm just a boring, ordinary person. Sorry about that, woman. No. No, you got issues. Stop. You are not a boring, ordinary person. You're an insane person. Stop it. That really is a dull reply, too. Later that night. Ooh. Oh, she scratched. Oh, God. Oh, God. She's scratching herself deep. Stop it. Stop it. You'll get another lame scar. Sorry. I'm sorry. My stomach growls because of a tendency that I have. Tendency? It's a boring story like yours, but do you want to hear it? Sure. Actually, I used to be really fat. I myself didn't care much, but my doctor put me on a diet I had to follow, but I liked eating too much. I couldn't keep up with it at all. So I decided to put myself on a diet of my own. I began live streaming. I've always been a bit temperamental, so thanks to that, it worked wonders. Ooh, I called her fat, fatty, boo, boo, piggy, oink, oink, oh, it's mean. Thanks to the assholes leaving comments for me daily, my anger overpowered my hunger, and a year after I started streaming, I had lost a ton of weight thanks to my diet. Oh no, don't tell me she's anorexic. And then I had amassed more subscribers than I could count. But damn, woman, she looks good. I then started doing modeling work. To deter myself from going back to how I previously was, I got a tattoo of my favorite butterfly on my stomach so that I keep my figure intact. Wow, so you're a model and a popular streamer too? I bet you're loaded. Not at all, I don't stream anymore. Why? Why? It's like I said, I used my anger to cheat and overpower my hunger. It was probably in reaction to that. That my emotions became inextricably linked to my belly, in anger and in stress. Whenever I'm overwhelmed by my emotions, I develop an insatiable hunger. So, just now, does that mean you're angry? No, I don't usually talk about myself, so I'm pretty nervous right now. When I get really stressed, I become unable to control my hunger, so I try really hard to keep a cool and level head. So that's how it is. I had you pegged as a dangerous antisocial person. I'm just like you, just another boring woman scarred for a trivial reason. Oh, she has an eating disorder. That sucks. So don't be too hard on yourself. I'd be shaken up too, and I'm sure anyone would. You saw a dead body after all. I didn't really understand what you were trying to get at towards the end there, but I could see that you were trying hard to encourage me, Haragawa-san. It's not like that. Thank you very much. You're a very good person. I might as well use this opportunity to ask you. Haragawa-san, will you exchange passwords with me? Sure. Oh, that was stupid. Haragawa-san had a peculiar tendency. When stressed, she'd be unable to control her hunger. So she was on edge ever since our food started running low, to the point where she tried to get into other people's shares. But that doesn't make her a bad person. She absolutely didn't deserve this, so why? Why did you do this, Shibi-san? Oh no! Bitch! No, I didn't do this. Liar, you're the only one who could have done this. Have you forgotten what you said when we went to pick up firewood yesterday? I have a duty to do here. Failure is not an option, which is... To Judge Katagiri Yuichi, you spoke those very words. Judge Yuichi? By judge, you mean killing him? Wait, I didn't say it like that. Yes, you did. I heard it with my very own ears. So who's right? I have evidence. Oh, no. Your phone? I have an important duty to do here that only I can carry out. A duty? Oh no! You got fucked, Shibe! To Judge Katagiri Yuichi, he's still concealing many more crimes. Even if I have to get my hands dirty, I'll stop him. Yeah, dude, Shibe, you fucking idiot! A recording? You totally said it! No, the audio was obviously edited. Kyoguchi-san, this is seriously too far. I was just answering your questions. You cut out what you said. Are you sure about this? I wanted to help you too. I have to tell everyone about the poison. Huh? What the hell are you talking about? Yesterday I said just one thing, that I am a coward who always sides with the strongest. That's how I've survived this long. Now, don't start fighting. Once we go through Shibe-kun's belongings, it'll all be clear. If he has the poison, then he's the culprit. No two ways about it. That's right. It's perfect. I can't believe it's working so well. Haragawa, who knows my password, is down, and Shibe Makoto, who would have become a thorn in my side, is now cornered. Just as expected, all it takes is a little push for the special people to destroy each other and themselves. Oh? He doesn't have anything suspicious on him. Nothing? Ooh, Ed? That's impossible. Check more thoroughly. I already did. There's nothing there to find. Ooh, bitch, you in trouble now. What? How? He definitely took the poison yesterday. If he doesn't have it, then where the hell is it right now? Maybe someone else has it? Or, Zaragi, Shiho, who he was trying to protect? Oh, sorry, I fucked this up. Maybe someone else has it. His friend, Kokorogi Utori. Dude, Kokorogi ain't his friend. Shut up, bitch. Or Zaragi Shiho, who he was trying to protect? No way, unless he snuck it back to me. Oh, wait a moment. Yuichi-kun, what's the problem? You look unwell. Katagiri-kun? No, that can't be. I don't want to cause any trouble with our gun-wielding friend here, so I'd appreciate it if you would listen to me. That thing in your left pocket, would you mind slowly taking it out? That guy is more cunning than anyone else I know. Surely he wouldn't make such a careless mistake. Oh, no! Why do you have that, Katagiri-kun? Roadside? Ooh, so that's what the poison was. So it's you then? Yuichi, did you do it? I don't know. Before I knew it, this was in my pocket. Before I knew it, so someone put it in there? I find that hard to believe. You'll need a better excuse than that. I think I know who did this. Oh, who was it? I can't give you a name, but I can tell you one thing. They are a bloody, thirsty murderer that takes pleasure in killing people. Bloodthirsty murderers within our group? Bloodthirsty murderers within our group. And this maniac has my password. I can't go against them. Finally, it's finally begun. Time to find the homicidal lunatic who murdered me. Whoever unmasked this bloodthirsty killer will be the winner of this game. Oh, the game enters its final phase. Holy shit, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh my god, this shit is wild. Okay, let's get to chapter 109. Yuichi, you fucking asshole. So this chapter is titled A Complex and Bizarre Conundrum. They are a bloodthirsty murderer that takes pleasure in killing people. That is in our group. Just who is the murderer that Yuichi is alluding to? And this maniac has my password. I can't go against them. Finally, it's finally begun. It's time to find the homicidal lunatic who murdered me. Whoever unmasks this bloodthirsty killer will be the winner of this game. Well, wait a minute, Akira-chan. The lunatic who murdered me, you killed yourself as part of your charade to make the game more exciting, no? That I guess I did end up becoming part of the outcome at least. At least, I didn't plan on making my exit that early on, but I was threatened. If you don't leave the game now, I will kill you with my own two hands. They were completely serious. So I moved forward with my plans and staged my death. The person who threatened me with Akira-chan, this homicidal lunatic, just who is it? Sorry, I fucked this up. The person who threatened me with Akira-chan, this homicidal lunatic, just who is it? Which brings us to my pop quiz. Who is the murderer? A challenging problem mixed with the various intentions and motives of the participants. The solution won't be easy to come by, but that's why whoever manages to answer correctly will become the winner of the game. What if no one is able to solve it? Wait, what if no one is able to solve it? Then naturally, the winner is the killer. Then everyone, try your hand at this. Well, then everyone, try your hand at this complex and bizarre conundrum. The game is afoot. Try to deduce the identity of this murderer. Haragawa-san should be fine for now. It looks like she threw up immediately after ingesting the poison. Her life shouldn't be in immediate danger. Of course, if her condition takes a turn for the worse, she'll have to be expelled from the game. At that time, Kiyoguchi-san, with her password, if you would. Yes. Well, now that we know she's okay, let's return to the main issue at hand, the killer. So, who's the killer controlling you? Told you already, I can't say. They got my password after all. Is that so? It's unlike you to be on the receiving end. Hey, does this killer even exist? No, the murderer undoubtedly exists. I get it, it's not like me to be at the complete mercy of someone like that, but that just goes to show how dangerous they are. Even though you have a gun? Ooh, what a scary guy, huh? So, anyone buy his story? This is bad. It's only a matter of time until I figure out the connection between Katagiri, Yuichi, and I. Yeah. I need to make a move first. Can I tell you the truth? What? Actually, about the rat poison. I was the first to find it, and I gave it to Shibi-kun yesterday. Oh my god, woman. You are fucking stupid. Is that true? Yeah, I took it. So you're the one who poisoned the food and the murderer manipulating Yuichi? Of course not. I did take it with the intention of using it as a weapon against Yuichi, but I threw it away as soon as I realized it wasn't useful. Really? Yes. Well, woman, why would you think Shibe would be the one that's killing people? Shibe ain't that smart. Well, I can't imagine Yuichi actually picks Shibe-kun. If that's the case, who poisoned the food? Who poisoned the food? Was it the kitty? Did you poison the food? Did you poison the food? Like, no, I'm a cat. Why are you asking me? Right, even I don't know that. Damn, kitty, you made my arm fall asleep. Of course there's no such bloodthirsty killer. Isn't it more likely that Yuichi-kun poisoned his own food? I can prove it. I didn't want it to come to this, but otherwise you won't believe me. I'll show you proof that this killer exists. Proof? Just what is he going to show? Shinji, is that alright? I don't mind. If it really does exist, that is. Then, his phone? Don't tell me he's been doing the same as me. And, recordings of all of our interactions through voice recordings? What? That's a lot of static. That's the sound of the blizzard was recorded outside. I want to cause chaos in this game. Will you help me? But if you do that, the prize money, they'll still definitely give it out. But even though I like money, I like watching people suffer just the same. Yes, I know what I want you to do. Go kill some of the participants. Ooh, I know one of the voices is Yuichi's, but was the other one a woman? No, there's too much tag, I can't tell. Either way, it turned out to be true. Someone who takes pleasure in watching people die, a bloodthirsty killer, does exist. I see. That was the voice of the person who threatened you. Yeah. Rika-chan, who do you think the murderer is? That's obvious, isn't it? It's gotta be Kyoguchi Kimiko, right? Looks like it. Based on her actions thus far, plus what the old man said, and better yet, by eliminating those who exchange passwords with Yuichi, she's the only one left, so it has to be her. But I'd reached the same conclusion even without needing that big hint. It's that easy of a problem. At least that man Shiba Shinji should understand this too. So why isn't he pointing it out? Shiba, what are you thinking, my man? In fact, Shiba Shinji had come to the same conclusion as Shinomiya Kei. Considering the current situation, in addition to everything that's happened, it's highly possible that Kyoguchi Kimiko is the one manipulating Yuichi-kun. But there's one thing I don't understand. I know! Is she really that competent? Hey, that's always the quiet ones. Besides, a murderer who enjoys killing? Motherfucker, go watch Criminal Minds. They exist. As someone in the same line of work, I can't sense a killer's bloodthirst from her. Of course, if she were more skilled than I am, it's possible that she's just merely hiding her prowess. What to do? Should I remain as passive as before, keeping a close eye while continuing to protect my client? Or do I set a trap to reveal the killer's identity? Set a trap! Set a trap! No, we really need to find the killer's identity and fast. You'll be fine as long as I'm around. I'll make sure you're kept safe. That's not what I'm worried about, though. I'm more concerned about the food. If what Yuichi says is true, then the food is unsafe to eat since the killer poisoned it. The unopened can should be safe, but I wouldn't risk touching anything else. So we need to uncover this killer and find out what they poisoned, or else we'll have another shortage. I see. That's indeed concerning. Then I'll do it. I'll unmask this murder. Let's Scooby-Doo this shit. Let's go. Really? If it's you, you'll surely find them in no time. Yes. To be honest, this is interesting. If it's someone who's able to outwit both Yuichi-kun and I'd like to expose them with my own hands. All right, then. Kyoguchi-san, how about we have a chat? Ooh, just the two of us? If we're overheard, the killer may fabricate their alibi using what we discuss, that frightened and upset look on her face. If this were a play, she'd be lauded as an amazing actress. Why me, though? Don't tell me you think I'm the murderer. Of course not. I'm just going in order. Of course I'll talk to the rest as well. I just happened to pick you first this time. That's a lie. Or is it perhaps inconvenient for you to be alone with me? This motherfucker is amazing. I understand. But first let me speak alone with Katagiri-san. How blatantly suspicious. They're probably going to get their story straight. I don't have any issues with that. I just know that the connection between you two will come under even greater scrutiny. That's fine. There's something I really need to confirm. Bitch, you're stupid for this. You just basically confirmed everything. Then shall we, Katagiri-san? Sure. She just proved my point. This just confirms that those two are absolutely hiding something. 10 minutes later, Katagiri-kun and I have finished our conversation. I'll talk to you as promised now. But bitch, you figured out what I was thinking too. You made yourself suspicious. First, let me ask you something. Please wait. You don't have to beat around the bush. You suspect me of being the killer, don't you? What is she trying to say? That's exactly what the real murderer wants. Oh, woman. Oh, let me read this the right way. That's exactly what the real murderer wants. Bitch, I know what you're doing. You are so fucking psycho. He's like, oh, bitch, are we really doing this today? It's exactly what you think. I have Katagiri-san's password. I've been working with him behind the scenes. At least that's what I thought. But I was wrong. At the last minute, he betrayed me. In what way? Kyoguchi-san was the one who was betrayed? No, don't buy this. Come on. She is lying. The evidence he gave you of the killer, those recorded conversations, you thought it was me talking to him in those, didn't you? Yes. You're wrong. I didn't say any of those horrible things. I admit, not only did I cooperate with Kadagiri-san, but I also lied to you guys and intentionally stirred up drama within the group. I tried to make the game more chaotic, and as a result, some have lost their lives. But still, even then, I'm telling you, it's not me. When it comes to actually doing things myself, I could never. Saying things like I like watching people suffer just the same and go kill some of the participants, I never said anything that blatant either. So in essence, you've been working in the shadows scheming to make the game more chaotic. And now that someone might label you as the murderer, you come back to us with your tail between your legs asking for help? Yes, if not, I'll be made out to be the killer. I'm afraid I don't buy any of it, because if so, who else could have been the murderer talking to Yuichi-kun? By process of elimination, you're the only one left. I know, that's why I want to give you this to make you believe me. Gun? What? This is Yuichi-kun's revolver. Earlier when I spoke to Kadagiri-san alone, I asked him, did you deceive me? But he responded, that's not it. After all, you have my password. There's no reason for me to try to cheat you. That's what he said. Give me your gun. I demanded of him that gun was his only source of influence over us, and his last and only lifeline in this game. He replied with, of course, and he gave it to me without second thought. I was completely dumbfounded. I had no idea what he was thinking. I'm sure the person really manipulating Kadagiri-san is someone dangerous beyond the imaginings of an ordinary person like me. Bitch! If Shinji buys this, I'll be furious. That's why I've decided to stop trying to get myself in danger with my schemes and just drop out entirely. This gun is my proof of that. Bitch, you're full of shit. Stop. Now that her situation has become dire, she's making childish excuses. Thank you! Just nothing but excuses. Normally, I wouldn't trust a word coming out of her mouth, but in this case, oddly enough, her face does not appear to be that of a liar's. No, don't! She's lying! Kyuguchi Kimiko is without a doubt frightened of something right now. She's frightened of your ass. That's what. Could such a coward like her really say something like that? Go kill some of the participants. At this point, now it's just a question of whether or not I should follow the instincts I've honed as a professional. All right, I'll take this with me. I'll follow my instincts here and take her at her word. No! Well, now that I have the most powerful weapon, there will be nobody left to stand against me. I'll make the game a bit more boring, but that's the way we'll have to go. Well, then I should use this to threaten Yuichi-kun into telling the truth. Thank you so much for doing this. I appreciate it. Yeah, you screwed up, you stupid fuck. I screwed up. I'm sorry, I really didn't want to do this, but I don't have a choice. It's because I'm frightened by you. I knew it. I'm frightening her. Oh dear, even Shinji has been fooled. I fucking knew it. Shinji, you're fucking stupid. But really, just as you predicted, Reiko-chan, the killer really is Kyuguchi Kimiko. I knew it. Shinji, you're fucking stupid. I knew she was lying. Anybody would be able to tell that much. Yeah, this quiz is too easy, Akira-chan. I wouldn't say that so soon. Sakino? You're joining us now, which means, yes, the boss will be here shortly. Ooh, what? So, Akira-chan, is Reiko's answer correct? What, Sakino, are you saying that I'm wrong? Well, I haven't followed the game closely enough to know the answer. It's just that, don't you think your list of candidates for who the killer is far too short? What? You get an A+. It's just as you say. The essence of this quiz is interwoven with the individual agendas of the participants, a complex and bizarre conundrum. If we don't widen our scope and consider all possibilities, what? Then we'll never be able to uncover the identity of this bloodthirsty murderer. What? Lurking deep within the shadows, the murderer controls the game. What? Are you fucking serious? What? Are you fucking serious? Oh my god. But seriously, Shinji, you're fucking stupid. We all saw through it. I'm sorry, I really didn't want to do this. This chapter is titled The Pain of Others. The screwdriver is thrust into Shinji's back, but I don't have a choice. Fuck off. I knew she was gonna do this. I'm not stupid. I knew she was lying. I knew she was going to do this. It's because I'm frightened by you. Frightening her? Motherfucker, are you serious? How do you not know that you're not frightening her? Dumbass. What does she mean? I'm sorry. Did you ain't sorry? Shut up. Does she still refuse to admit that she's the murderer after all this? If she really isn't, then what did I miss? That's a good question. If she isn't the murderer, then seriously, we're missing something here. We are. We're missing something, but she's got to be controlled. She has to be. But motherfucker, she is just as bad. She is lying. She is a fucking bitch that wants to manipulate shit behind the scenes. She is just as bad. So, Shinji, you are stupid for not confronting this whore. Or for not, like, for, for lowering your guard against this whore. That was stupid. Anyways. Now, can you answer this conundrum, Shinji-kun? The true face of an assassin is perfectly concealed. The most, mediatized psychological suspense manga of the year. Dude, this manga is just, oh my god. This moment so far has to be one of the most insane fucking moments of 2023. Holy shit. Surprisingly, even Shiba Shinji, who seems superhuman, has a blind spot. Oh? I've never seen him as a superhuman. Oh, are you acquainted with him? Well, he and I are old-timers here. Shinji-kun is indeed someone with both high intellect and skill in martial arts. There's just one thing he cannot do. That's why he is Shiba Shinji after all. Hey, Shinji-kun, do you have an older brother? Ooh, it's a flashback. No, I don't. Why do you ask? Well, your name is Shinji after all. Ah, I see. Well, actually, there's a bit of a backstory behind my name. Hold on. Let's make this into a quiz. I'll figure out your secret before you're back from your assignment. You really love quizzes, don't you? I actually prefer hosting them. So what's today's assignment? I'm going to go see someone. Apparently the boss recently met a friend. This friend, is it someone dangerous? No, just a middle school girl. A poor bullied manga nerd. She couldn't hurt me even if she tried. It's an easy job. I'm sure I'll be back soon. You'd better get the answer quickly then. What? What happened to you? I let my guard down. That girl's mother stabbed me out of the blue. Damn. By the way, do you have an answer for the quiz? That's not important right now. That's not exactly the case. My name has something to do with me being stabbed after all. You see, I don't really understand this pain that others feel. The girl I went to visit the other day had a very traumatic past. Her father was a serious and sincere man, and her mother was a peaceful but slovenly woman. The mother, because of one thing or another, incurred a large debt. When the father found out, he beat his wife mad with rage. You'd think he would have just left her if he was going to go that far anyway, but his deeply sincere and earnest nature wouldn't let him, which instead backfired and harmed his family. No matter what it took, he tried to pay off the debt, but no matter how much he worked, it barely went down, and so the beatings grew much more severe with each passing day. In the end, the mother vanished without a trace. Worst of all, he raised his fist, oh no, toward his young daughter, with the same ferocity he beat his wife. She suffered every day without even knowing why. If you want to blame someone, blame your mother who ran away. Those were his exact words. Oh, there's the doll. Faced with such a cruel and unreasonable situation, her heart shattered. I don't know what happened, but sometime after that, her father passed away. She was fortunately free from the violence, but unfortunately became alone. I see. So why did you go visit the girl today? To reunite her with her mother. The young girl who had become alone had a chance encounter with the boss and asked them to help her find her mother. As a result, she was found the other day and they reunited today under my supervision. I spent little time with my own family, so I didn't really understand what they were feeling after being separated for so long. But I imagine I was chosen to be there for a different reason. That is to help the daughter exact her revenge. Now for this heartfelt reunion. You two may spend it however you wish. Just as I said that. What? She had suddenly stabbed me, though I did not panic. She had missed my vitals. It came out of nowhere. What's wrong with you? I'm sorry, but this time I won't run away like last time. I'll protect her. Oh, no. I see. She's got me confused with her ex-husband. The mother is also broken. It would be extremely risky to approach her daughter in this situation. Let's get rid of her then. No, don't hurt my mother. Didn't you resent your mother? I did. I thought today I'd get my revenge, but when I saw her about to be hurt, I remembered how she was beaten every day. Those times I couldn't protect her either. So just today I want to keep her safe. Aww. This isn't a touching reunion or anything of this sort. Just two people licking each other's wounds because they're too weak to protect others. They'd only end up hurting each other even more. I can't understand these two feelings at all. That's, oh God, due to my inability to empathize with another's emotional pain and turmoil, I get tripped up sometimes. That's why I'm Shinji. What? Back when I still talked to my father. No, is the guy that did this, is that Dad? Oh my God, I just realized that's gotta be Dad, right? Dad, I'm the eldest son, so why am I Shinji? When you were born, you were called Shinichi. After a while, I decided to change it to Shinji. Why? It's because you don't understand the pain of others. You are empty, hollow. I'm empty? Ordinary people have angels and demons in their hearts who are constantly fighting. That is a very Hebrew thing. Yes, it is. But you, with neither angels nor any demons, are completely empty. But it's because of this emptiness that I'm able to do my job so well without any emotions controlling me. No, that makes you a killer at best, or just a poor imitation of me at worst. The successor I'm looking for has to be a gem that surpasses even me. The point is that you're the spare, a backup. That's why the kanji for your name is second rather than first. Oh, this is so fucked up. So if that's the answer, then there's already someone out there who's going to become your father's successor? Who knows? My father used to say that the qualities he sought in a successor were that they could understand a full 100% of someone's suffering and still betray them regardless. Oh gosh, to be able to gain the trust of the vulnerable and then act as either an angel or devil when necessary. Such a thing, right? If such a thing existed, you wouldn't call it a human anymore. Those are politicians. Politicians, you basically are saying politicians aren't human. That's what you were saying. And technically lawyers would be in that category as well. I feel like stockbrokers are included in this too. I could be wrong. I'm sorry. There's no need to apologize. There's no need to apologize, Kiyoguchi-san, because no matter how you try, you can't kill me. Ooh, rather than apologize, there's something I'd like to ask you to do. Unfortunately, I'm unable to understand the pain and feeling of others, so please tell me, why would someone as incompetent as you do something this bold? Incompetent? That's right. I'm an ordinary person with no redeeming qualities. That's why I played the part of a bystander and watched as everybody else argued and crushed each other on their own. But I know who you are. You're a hitman, and the bloodthirsty murderer who enjoys killing people. Me? The killer? You didn't do shit! Finding out that there's a bloodthirsty murderer within your group, there's no way I can just stand by and watch. Oh, fuck off! You're projecting, you dumb bitch! I don't know when you'll target me and make me your next victim. That's why I have to be brave and kill you before you kill me. Oh, I see. So you stab me out of nothing but fear. Ooh, it's just as you said. I'm a hitman. I should frighten you. Shinji, I love you. But you got one thing wrong. It's precisely because I'm a pro that I don't enjoy killing. Neither do I target ordinary people. It's all a matter of if the assignment I'm given says you're my target or not, as well as those who come at me with the intent to kill. You describe yourself as someone ordinary, a bystander. I'm sure that you think ordinary people like yourself, stay away, have the right to enjoy making a spectacle out of special people like me. And in a way, that's true. Special people who are able to obtain money and fame will undoubtedly attract the attention of the masses and become a spectacle. But now, You've crossed the boundary of simply being a bystander. So if you're going to try to kill me, then you best be prepared for me to respond in kind. But what if somebody doesn't do something? Nobody will be able to fight back and we'll all be killed. I don't care. It's just a nuisance when a weakling like you suddenly decides they feel like playing hero. Then when do I get to be a hero? Oh, don't make me laugh. You spend your life mocking people from the audience. Stay in the shadows until you die. Ooh. As long as you're there, you can feel free to throw whatever insults you want at me. I'd at the very least let you off the hook. But just remember, if you take even one step out from there, horrible, scary people will do everything in their power to annihilate you. Well, it's too late now. What are you doing? Everyone. Hargavasora. Why are you all here? Do I even have to say it? You went too far. Even I can't cover for you anymore. Everyone, I'll come clean. The murderer controlling me. Oh no! Is that man Shiba Shinji? So that's your play here, huh? Shinji, you know when you meet them one day that the backup cannot beat the real thing. Interesting. Let's see if you're right, father. Ooh! The next issue will contain a colored page. The fated brothers clash at last. Holy shit, this is so fucking insane. Dude, Shinji is so lit. I love this man. So here's the thing. So what Shinji means is truth plus second, and then Shinichi means truth plus first, and then Yuichi means friendship plus first. So Akira's question to Shinji about if he had an older brother or not is perfectly normal, a normal question, since his name implies there's a first since he's second. And the significance of Shiba changing Shinji's name from Shinichi to Shinji is that he has demoted Shinji and found someone more worthy to carry the title of first, and probably because remember what we saw with Yuichi. Remember, Yuichi came up with Tomodachi game. Dude, if that man is dad, I'm going to fucking lose my shit. Because we already know that that mom is running the game. Dude, this manga is such a trip. I love this manga so much. Tomodachi game is one of the best fucking manga ever. I love this manga. I'm telling you right now, Tokyo Underworld is definitely the successor to this one. Oh, damn straight. It is. Tokyo Underworld's really fucking good. I love Tokyo Underworld. It's not just because I interviewed the mangaka, but dude, this manga, man. Woo, dude, Shinji is just such an asshole and I live. Shinji don't tolerate shit, but what Shinji said in terms of being a hitman, he's right. When you're a hitman and you're doing your job, you're not supposed to give a fuck about what the other person feels. No, you're just doing your job. You don't take pleasure out of killing. No, that's not what you're supposed to do. Nah, because when you're doing a job like this, you have to keep your bloodlust, or you have to erase your bloodlust. Because if you don't, then you're in trouble. Because they will find you. The clients will find you. But these chapters are so good. I'm glad that bitch got her comeuppance. Oh, that bitch got her comeuppance. But there's some other fuckery going on. I love that there's more fuckery going on. And yeah, I love the commentary. The other thing I do like in terms of the commentary, in terms of the bystander-esque kind of the bystander shit, is this manga is what it's talking about is it's talking about, of course, the people on social media, the people just filming everything and not doing anything to stop the fuckery that's happening. But in defense of the people filming, especially in terms of protests, because I'm friends with some of those people, is that it's actually important, as long as they're not interfering, joining in on it, and they're just documenting it, it's important to have it documented. But if it's just like a fight or whatnot, a stupid ass fight, then that's a whole different story. And that's just stupid. Don't do that shit. Actually help. But if it's like a protest or something, because I saw a tweet about a protest that happened yesterday, they were saying that there was no news vans or anything, so no one would have known the protest even happened if it wasn't for like people on the ground, independent journalists on the ground live streaming it. So I just thought that tidbit would be very interesting. So in terms of the bystanders, but yeah, bystanders, you and technically it feels like I got a little roasted too, but I love it. I love what this manga is saying. I do. And it's sad that I kind of relate to this bitch in a way. But I do like the other thing that Shinji said. He said, yeah, you can watch from afar. You can do that. But when it's like a play stupid games, win stupid prizes. But when you cross that line and you come and fuck with me, oh, don't expect me to not do shit. I'm gonna fight back and I'm gonna fuck with you harder. I love that shit. It's so important, especially with all the fuckery that's happening now. If you haven't been seeing it on social media, it's so important because people want to fuck around. Oh, they're gonna find out what happens when you fuck around. Especially now, these youngins. God, I sound old saying this. These youngins, these Zoomers, they're fucking around. They're finding out what happens. But this twist, though, the twist that we're getting is very interesting. That's why I'm like thinking, Father is there. He's got to be there. If he's not, I'm going to be so pissed. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Tomodachi game content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you also follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That is in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later. Bye.